Hi, I'm Old Sneelock. Welcome to another episode of Old Sneelock's Workshop. Well, this is the drawer that came apart and started the whole project for today. What happened was, something got jammed in the drawer. That little bicycle light. And it pushed out the bottom of the drawer so that it did that. Once it did that, this bottom part of the drawer drug along the rail in the center, which is supposed to be the support for the drawer. Now, it drug along it and scoured through. And the more people pulled on it, the more this sagged and drug, the more people pulled on it until they started pulling out and hitting this drawer back and causing it to bow. So now it bows out like this. I'm going to need to fasten this thing together so it doesn't wobble around like that. Otherwise this thing will fall out of there again and I'll be right back in it. Okay, so I'm going to slide this off the back so I can bring this clamp up and around. That way I can set this in here and clamp it down. Doesn't have to be real tight because I'm going to be taking it loose. This is just a dry fit. Make sure everything's going to work. Get my clamps preset before I put the glue in. Then I do the same thing on this side. Slide the clamp up and over. Set my block in there, bring the clamp down on it, tighten it up. Like so. That works pretty good. Now, because this wants to spread open this way, just from the action of the drawer, I want to have this clamped in solidly so that it can't spread. So I'm going to put glue on the joint. And then once I get the glue on it, I'll just take this and draw this together until it's all seated. There. Now with the glue in the joint there and the clamps on it, it's going to stay right where I want it. I got my clamps preset. I'll just slide them up here out of the way. Set the table there. Now these are going to be out of sight, so I don't have to worry too much about having them exactly perfect as far as placement. But I have a pretty good marker. This is the center of the drawer. If I line these up over this thing, I'm going to be okay. Now just to be sure, I'm going to put a little along this seam here too. That way when it draws together, it'll glue that joint right together too. There. There we go. Wipe off the excess glue. You can never have too many clamps. There. Come down tomorrow, that'll all be set up. I just realized that that clamp, that this brace here is going to be too thick. So hopefully before the glue has set, I can just pop this out. Yep. Now I'll take a piece of this thin shim stock like I used in the back, and that will be thin enough that it'll just drop right in underneath there. No worries. Put some more glue in there. There we go. Put an improvised shim on. Put some more glue back on it. Then with this little improvised shim, so that my clamp can reach down and grab a hold of that thing. There we go. Now I put these spring clamps back on it, and that should hold it in position. Yeah, this front lip of the drawer goes down further. There's a difference in height there. So I needed to, this back shim, I needed to have it down below the height of this ledge on the drawer here. And I needed to make the front shim just the same. Now that I know it, I got it fixed, we're all good. If I hadn't come down and taken care of that, I'd had to split the whole thing off and fight the glue, because once this glue sets up, it's permanent. I'm glad I recognized that that was a problem. I was editing the video and noticed that that shim was going to be high enough to cause a problem. So I came down here, knocked it off, put the thinner shim on there. We should be all good. If I hadn't recognized it then and waited until the glue set before I did anything, it was going to be a mess, because that glue's permanent. Once it's on there, it's on there. Now, I'll come down here in the morning and this will be dry. I'll be able to take the clamps off, put everything away, put the drawer back in, fill it up full of the stuff that's piled up on top of the little rolling cart that this came out of, and the job will be done. It only takes a few minutes to fix things, and then you've got something back useful again that's been broken for quite a while. And once I'm aware of it, I always want to take care of it as soon as I can, because jobs just tend to pile up on you. If you have any suggestions for a new video, questions about today's video, or any of the other videos on the channel, just drop a note in the comments. You know I read them all. Thanks for watching.
This video is not to be viewed by anyone under the age of 13 in the U.S. or 16 in the European Union without the express written permission of the parents or the legal guardians of the underage person. Such written permission must be on file at the local government entity in charge of enforcing the rules and regulations established by the FTC. Anyone violating these terms is admitting by default that they hold harmless the owners and operators of this channel. Any and all questions should be addressed to your local branch of the FTC.